What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Starfield. So we are going to do the mission. I was looking at my activities here. We're going to do the mission, talk to the scientist by the tree. I got out of the well. We did the mission. We turned on all those breakers. Zoe, or Zoe, whatever, tried to make me a deal. I didn't take it. Let's talk to this guy. Kelton Fresh. Hello, sir.
I'm sorry, I really can't afford to be distracted. I need to get to the bottom of this.
The bottom of what? You seem to be staring at a tree.
I am not staring, I am analyzing. This is important xenobiological work. I work for the scientific division of MAST. I've been studying this tree for quite some time, and it appears to be exhibiting some worrying signs. Are you familiar with this particular specimen? Do you understand its importance? Look, I have a lot of work to do here. If you're just going to gawk, I'd ask that you move on. If you can actually assist me, however, I would appreciate it. I don't normally solicit help from random passersby, but it seems an exception is necessary. Would you be willing to retrieve some additional data for me?
I mean, maybe. I might be interested if there's something in it for me.
A mercenary, huh? Well, I'm sure we can work something out. So, are you on board?
Sure. I'd love to help.
Well, thank you. That's unexpected. There's a series of biosensors I've placed in various locations around New Atlantis, all calibrated to gather pertinent information. They've been running for long enough that I think it's time to collect and analyze their findings. If you would bring them to me, that would save time.
All right, locate the biosensors. Let's see. Let's go to this one first. It's all by itself out here. A tree grows in New Atlantis. Mission updated. Biosensor. Just gotta take it, okay.
Having a good one?
Yeah, I am. Thank you, sir. Oh shit, it's down here. There's two. Hello, sir. What's in the tree? I can't get there. There we go, there's three. And one more.
Evening, ma'am. Another day, another shift.
Hello.
Hey, are you looking for eggs too? I've only found one so far, but I want to find more before anyone else does. So if you see some, can you tell me?
I guess? I was kind of looking for an egg, but the egg you found wasn't beeping, was it?
Yeah, it was. Weird, right? Miss Seng over at UC Distribution bought the one I found, and she said she might buy more if I can find them. I could really use the credits.
So I have to go get this sensor from the shopkeep? Okay.
I'm pleased to report that our stocks are currently being maintained at 90% or higher. I'm sure we have anything you might need. Welcome to UC Distribution. Something I can do for you?
You bought an egg from a kid recently. I need it.
Who, Jordan? That kid's in here every other day with some random thing he found. Trying to get credits. Yeah, I took pity on him. Why, what is it?
It doesn't matter. Can't I just have it?
I'm wondering why you'd come looking for it.
It's sensitive scientific equipment. Very important.
Oh, really? Well, you can have it back for what I paid for it, plus a little extra. Let's call it a convenience fee, shall we?
Can't you just give it to me?
I could, but I did pay for it. I'd like to recover my losses. And it's all the way in the back room. I'd have to walk back there, then back out here. You did say this was important after all.
Ooh, optional
Honestly,
steal a sensor. Okay.
It's probably worth way more than what we're talking about. Suit yourself.
Forget it.
You're always welcome back, if you don't mind a bit of a wait.
I'll just steal it. Are you gonna... Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, that was easy. Not very good security in that place.
Cool spacesuit.
Oh, I'm stuck. There you go.
I appreciate your assistance, but I still need all of those sensors.
If it isn't my favorite almost a lab assistant, what can I do for you?
What exactly are you worried about here?
Recent scans of the tree have suggested that a significant portion of the interior is liquefied. Obviously, some small percentage of its internal workings is always liquid to allow for the transfer of nutrients and so forth, but this, well, I've never seen anything like it. If it continues to increase, I'm concerned the entire tree may collapse. And I'm also worried about other secondary effects.
What do you mean secondary effects?
It's too soon to speculate. I'd very much like to see the additional data before I say more.
Should this area be blocked off just to be safe?
If the time comes, I will certainly attempt to alert the appropriate people en masse. If I have more data, though, my concerns might carry some more weight.
At the end of the day, it's just a tree.
Yes, well, it's a tree that just happens to exist in the center of the city in which I live, and these changes may have effects on, well, who knows what. Perhaps you could focus on collecting that data before we dismiss the situation entirely.
All right. I've got all your sensors right here.
So you do. Wonderful. I'll just take these, and we'll see what they have to tell us. All right. We'll just upload the data. Give it a moment.
Wait for Kelton's analysis.
And just another moment. It is working, isn't it?
You tell me.
There it is. Relief. Now, let's see. This is... Well, it's... Oh my.
Speak to him.
Well, there's good news and bad news. The good news is that my suspicions were correct. There is something wrong with the tree. I will report my findings to Mast immediately with no small amount of satisfaction. The phrase, "I told you so," may even be uttered more than once.
That doesn't sound like good news.
Well, from a certain point of view. In an admittedly somewhat selfish manner. The bad news, as it were, is that The internal composition of the tree is changing. In this particular case, the tree is now regularly emitting ultra-low frequency sound waves. They're nearly imperceptible now, but they're growing in strength. This is something we've never observed before. Depending on how large these waves grow, consequences for the city could be disastrous. I must consult with my colleagues in Mast at once. Thank you for your assistance. I hope these credits are adequate compensation.
Oh, sure. That was an easy 2,000 bucks. And a skill point. Check in on Kelton later. Alright. How do I pickpocket people? Oh, yeah, right there. He'll pay 67%. Probably 67%
The Embassy District is a controversial place.
chance that I'll be
Bickering houses
successful.
all on the same
He's
scale.
looking at me. But you. Oh, you're looking at me now too. I have to pickpocket 5 people in order to get that skill point up. I'm detected right now. Detected, okay. Skill pace added. Nice. Got it. There's one. War of the Worlds and Chunks cake packaged. 2. I don't want to pickpocket a guard, do I? I don't think so.
Yes, exactly. It's like
When someone insults you, you want to just beat the shit out of them sometimes, but you don't.
well, not quite what I was thinking, but that's actually a great example, Marcus. The man in the story was cruel. But you know why he was cruel? You must feel what he feels. Understand his pain. Accept it. And deliver it not back upon him.
Empathy. You mean empathy. But you say it like it's easy. Like anyone can just love a terrible person who has been terrible to them.
Yeah, why even bother? I mean, isn't the cycle of humanity peace and war back and forth, like forever? Seems kind of pointless to try so hard for something that won't last. Nothing ever really changes.
It's not easy, no, but necessary. Because you see, everything has changed. God has given us the intelligence, the ingenuity to reach into the stars, to travel his path, to truly find him. But we can't do it alone. The only way is through
Unity.
Huh. Yes, Andreas. Yes. Unity. Well, I'm sure you all have other things to do. Thank you for taking the time to stop and talk with me. Is there anything I can help with?
This guy's weird.
I may not always have the perfect advice for people, but I try to just be here for them.
Nice hat, bro.
I think that's what they really need more than anything else. Were you seeking worldly wisdom or just a friendly ear?
The meaning of life would be good for a start.
It would, wouldn't it? Well, if you find it, be sure to come back and let me know. It would make the next sermon more memorable, if nothing else. And in the meantime, while it isn't quite so profound, I might suggest reading some of our works. Among the Grab Jumps is a good place to start. I'm sure you can find a copy lying about. And if you do decide to read it, perhaps you'd let me know what you think. See if it speaks to you, as it has to others.
I don't think I've had the pleasure of reading that one.
That's all right. I'm sure it just escaped your memory. So many things do over time. There must be a copy around here somewhere. If you do happen to peruse it, I would enjoy hearing your thoughts on the idea.
Okay. I'll give it a look, I guess.
Wonderful. I really would be happy to discuss it with you sometime.
Weirdo. What is this place? The Sanctum Universum. I don't know if I want to go down there. Seems like a weird place. What is that? Check in on Kelton later. Okay. I'm gonna... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna save here. Because I'm gonna start pickpocketing people. And if I get caught, I'm just gonna reload. No, 41%. I want like a good percentage.
It's giving me a lot to think about.
No. This guy. No. Canuck bacon. That's 3 of 5. Heal paste. Oh shit. Yep. Okay. That's exactly why I wanted to save it there. War of the World. I don't really need a book.
Sorry, but I need sign-off from the Interstellar Affairs office before I can set foot in there.
Freestar Collective Embassy.
It's plumbing, not a peace treaty. It could cause an incident.
Hey, this is the guy that was
my job, sir.
asking about
I'll begin the
being a
process.
citizen.
Wouldn't want to withhold the chance for more red tape from the great UC.
Credits. 3 of 5. And then I'm gonna save it. Overwrite that.
There are worse ways to spend the day than talking philosophy.
There we go. Stole his money. I'm gonna save it one more time. And I just need one more. There we go, 5 of 5. Let's look at our skill tree here. %10 greater chance to successfully pickpocket. Buy for 5% less and sell for 10% more. In the settled systems free market economy, almost anyone with the right skill set can open and run a successful business. Seems pretty good, to be honest. Access to bribery and speech challenges, negotiation. Let's do 10% greater chance to successfully pickpocket. Should I do that or should I do the... Yeah, let's do that. Now 10 times. All right, let's go check on Kelton Frush. Kelton Frush, I think that's his name. Yeah, Kelton Frush.
The data from the biosensors speaks for itself. These findings are alarming.
I don't think he's ready to speak to yet. Let's go talk to Sergeant Yumi, I guess. He has another mission for us. The last one he had was an easy one. It was just collecting those packages. The package under the bench, and then we just took it to him.
Do you think we should cut down on our meetings? That might help productivity.
Look at this weirdo.
For you.
That's a weird interaction. Let's see what my chances of pickpocket this guy is. 0 wire, 73%. Actually, that's pretty high. Hello, sir.
Ah, crime has slowed down since you started helping out, which is good for morale.
That's good. I'm looking for work if you have any.
Yep. Something just came in. Scuffle over at the Dawn's Roost. Security on site handled it, but now one of them is saying the other guy stole his wedding ring. Problem is, he left without identifying the perp, so I need you to talk to Royce Elgin at the Dawn's Roost. See if you can fill in the gaps.
Why did he leave without identifying the assailant?
Men like him aren't very generous with their time. They want you to solve a case without ever having to lift a finger themselves. Not that he'd be much of a witness, given that he was still half drunk when he got here, and somehow even more so when he left. Sorry, wrong word. Rich people don't get drunk, they get inebriated. Which is another way of saying highly unreliable.
Or drunk. I can do that for you.
Good. Report back here when the matter's resolved.
Anything else I should know about the case?
According to the patron, the ring is valuable, but if I have to guess, not for sentimental reasons. Normally, when someone loses a valuable keepsake, they're heartbroken. The way this guy was acting, it's almost as if he lost a wallet full of creds.
What's Dawn's Roost?
A restaurant over in the residential district. Caters to a very fancy clientele. It's the kind of place where folks come in different sizes, depending on the food.
How are the day-to-day operations here?
It's a lot of work, as always. People like to say, New Atlantis is the safest city in the settled systems. How hard could your job be? Well, safety doesn't happen by accident. It takes a lot of work and a lot of people. Take care.
All right, let's go get this guy's wedding ring back.
Hey, wait a sec. Your record says you're a chef? You know, I tried to bake my own bread once. Total disaster.
How'd you know I was a chef?
Hey there.
Hello. Pizza square. I don't need that.
I do hope you are enjoying your time. All of our signature dishes are unique to the Roost. You won't find anything like them anywhere else.
I'm here about a fight that happened at your restaurant.
A most unfortunate incident, complicated by the fact that both parties were inebriated. While I wasn't privy to the entire argument, Hugo and Octavio have been dining here together for quite some time. So, it was surprising to see them at each other's throats.
These two men dine together?
Oh, yes, quite often. They had a usual table over in the far corner, with all the traditional accoutrements. Music, candles, wine. You see where I'm going with this. But this time the two had barely sat down before the argument got heated. Thankfully, security stepped in before anyone got hurt.
Do you know anything about a stolen wedding ring?
I wasn't witness to any theft, and both men were wearing rings, if I recall correctly.
Can you just describe the patrons?
Well, the one who stayed with UC Security, Octavio, is a shorter man, handsome and refined. His favorite menu item is the Saint, I believe. The other, Hugo Fournier, is a tall, slender gentleman with a French accent. Excellent tipper, well-mannered, but a bit hot-tempered.
All right, I need to find one of the patrons involved. Apparently he stole something.
I assume that would be the slender gentleman, Hugo Fournier. He was the one who excused himself after UC security arrived. I believe he lives in Athena Tower, although he may be checking out soon. But I would start there.
Enjoy
Perfect.
the rest.
Resolve the situation with Hugo Fournier. %. Detected right now. I'm gonna wait for this to go back up.
Not sure if those Varun zealots live in space or got separated from their home planet or what. But they scanned
Hugo Fournier.
Oh, I can't believe that Octavio. That liar, that manipulator, that...
Go on. Finish your rant.
That lying, cheating, foul piece of Dawn Glider dropping. If I had my way, I'd tie him to the back of a ship and jump it right into the nearest star. 5 years we were together, half a decade! And he threw it all away for that waiter.
You two were dating?
Not just dating, betrothed. And I have the engagement ring to prove it.
What happened at the Dawn's Roost?
It was supposed to be a romantic dinner. Our last, before we pledged our lives to each other. But an hour before, I decided to do some cleaning to calm my nerves. I picked up a pair of pants he left on the floor, and out falls a napkin from the Dawn's Roost with a number written on the back. To think he had the audacity to schedule a date with me at the same restaurant? I was livid! Still, I went to the date and held it together just long enough for the waiter to serve us, then I went off!
Is there any chance you two can patch things up?
No. There are some things in life that cannot be repaired. Cheating is his way of saying, I don't love you. And without love, what's the point?
Your ex claimed you stole that ring.
He would say that, but as far as I'm concerned, it's my property. He gifted it to me when he proposed. It's not his to return.
I'm gonna say it's still. I have to persuade for one of my skill trees, so I'm gonna say it's still his property.
I don't care. I'm not giving it to you.
Defying UC security isn't very smart.
So you would rob me too. You're not giving me a choice, are you?
What you're doing is theft. Do you want to go to jail over this?
True, I don't want to go to prison. I've heard stories and they rarely end well.
Stop being stubborn and just give me the ring.
You're right. My stubbornness gets me in trouble far too often. Fine! I may be extremely agitated, but I want no part of a UC prison. Here.
Thank you, sir. Good choice.
Nice day for a picnic.
Officer?
I finished my investigation of the fight at Dawn's Roost.
Ah, perfect. Did you manage to get the ring back?
I did. Yeah, I did. Here you go.
Excellent. I'm sure the victim will be pleased to know their property has been returned. You acquitted yourself well again. I dare say you might have a knack for police work. Here, take this. It's well deserved.
Great. $2,000. A break at dawn? Oh. Kelton Frush, I think, is ready to check in on. Maybe? Oh yeah, I'm dehydrated and malnourished here. That. We'll do some butter. Check in on Kelton later. So the guy in the one of the shops said that he'll do business with me if I pick up a package for him. So while I'm waiting for Kelton to come up with some findings, let's pick up the package for Salinas. Wow, look how many people here. Holy moly. Taking me? Parima? Can I even go there yet? Whoa. That's real far. Currently unavailable in level 30. No, I don't think I can go there yet. Let's go back to New Atlantis, I guess. Can't go get that package. Let's apply for a job at Ryujin Industries kiosk.
Another day, another credit.
I've been caught. Oh, shoot. 73%. Man. Let's load real quick. Autosave. Oh, man. I didn't mean it. Shoot. Wait, I don't have the... I don't have that one selected yet. Guess I'll do the same. Same thing. I'm gonna save, pickpocket. If I get caught, I'll just load it up. Oh, clusters. Save. Overwrite, yes. Chunks cheesecake. Damn it. Save, I have 3 of 10. No items to steal. Okay. I don't know what Kiefer is. What about you? What are you?
This space is a memorial to those
security
lost
robot.
during the colony war.
Okay.
Your consideration is
Are you working toward that next technological leap? Then let Ryujin Industries help you get there. Fill out an application today to become part of the most advanced technology corporation in the settled systems.
Job application. Welcome to Ryujin Industries job application. All questions must be answered in order for your application to be submitted. Work experience. How many years of work experience do you have working in a secretarial position or corporate environment? I'm gonna say none. How familiar are you with Ryujin Industries and its product lines? Not at all. What is your proficiency with computers in regards to typing and file management? I'm gonna say medium. What level of education have you completed? Completed high school. Do you have a history of criminal activity? Yes. Your application is now complete. To officially submit your application, please select Submit Application below. Answers may no longer be changed beyond this point. Submit. Travel to Neon on Voli Alpha in the Voli system. Thank you for submitting your application. Please report to Imogen Salzo on the operations floor in Ryujin Tower in Neon for your interview. Well, that was easy. Excuse me. A lemon. And I'll save that.
Can we run through it one more time?
You can over-rehearse. It'll sound canned. We got to keep it loose.
But I keep stumbling over the third quarter projections.
We've been over it a million times. They won't care about a flawless presentation. What they will care about is the projected PR. And we've got that covered.
Ooh, we're going to
nice.
own this meeting.
46%, and I still made it.
That's the spirit.
If we don't get the loan here, we have some leads on investors.
No items. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, whatever. Snack pack, apple bites. Eight of 10. I need 2 more.
You have to be seriously unhinged to actually run the Red Mile. That Neon fella, I missed it. How'd it go?
Barely made it off the starting line, then wham!
It's 9.
Dead. Look like I didn't miss anything.
That's the Red Mile for you. Never can tell.
I heard a rumor Donovan Race is gonna run again.
I call bullshit.
That's 10.
That
10 of 10.
rumor's been circulating for months. He's retired.
Too bad. His runs were the best.
No argument here. Donovan Reese's runs back in the day were unreal.
So on my next level up, 30% greater chance to pickpocket. That'd be pretty good. All right, I will continue on in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, I'll see you guys in the next one.